Our sky-high views of today's race, courtesy of the Bud One Airship and Budweiser, official beer of NASCAR. And last night in front of our hotel along the beach, they came flying in so low, we thought we were going to get a pop a top before we ever left the parking lot.
Well, as you see, the trucks are circulating around the Daytona International Speedway on the caution flag. We've had our big crash. Well, it wasn't a huge crash, but it was for Jack Sprague and Rick Crawford and Steve Grissom. The trucks were involved.
On board with our race leader right now, Mike Wallace. He knows how to win at Daytona. Go back to 1994. That's him in the number 52. That's an ARCA race. And Mike drove her to victory lane. He knows the direction. It's a left turn down pit lane. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing on lap number 19. This is, we've had, let's see, 6 different leaders already in this race, and we're back underway at the Daytona 250. Mike Wallace leads them down into turn number 1. We got a great jump.
That might not be good, right, Ray?
Yeah, I was just going to say, boy, you know, getting a big lead out there is not a good idea. The 4 and the 50, if they pick up momentum in that draft, they're going to catch those guys and be going a little bit faster when they do catch them.
Going to find out down the 3,000-foot backstretch. Meanwhile, look at the traffic behind them. They're going to try it 3 wide all the way down the apron. In fact, that's someone slowing there. That is the 16 of Jimmy Hensley. Look at that left rear.
Probably what you're talking about, Ray. Some debris on the racetrack, run over it and puncture that tire.
Yeah, Benny, again, that's one of the problems when they do have a wreck.
3 wide through the tri-oval. Pick your favorite and hold on, boys.
Well, we see that Mike Wallace is not the leader. Well, there he is. He's still in the lead. Sorry about that.
Look at Marty Houston up high. Coming right back into contention, but he's lost the drafting partner of his brother.
Meanwhile, they've got Biffle on the inside, and the outside lines continuing by. Here's a battle for the lead. Is this Rudman or Hamilton? It's Hamilton and Rudman teamed up together, going by Mike Wallace.
Bye-bye, Mike. He is going to have to find some Ford help. He's the quickest Ford all weekend, but right now you can see the 2 Dodge teammates. They have been very effective at keeping those Dana Dodges up front. Jimmy Hensley's in the pits. They're trying to get the truck up a little higher so they can get the left rear. Amy?
He definitely had a left rear tire. We can see it now that all that is left of this tire is the inner liner. The actual outer side of the entire tire is gone. So he has eaten up the left rear. Nevertheless, he's taking on left side and he's back out. Tough luck for Jimmy Hensley and the Renzi team.
Amy, can you tell if it was damaged? Oh, I guess you can. Now we can even see it.
Great. Yeah, you can see it. This tire is chewed up, but the inner liner did its job and held in there for Jimmy so that he did not crash. Dave Burns.
Amy, speaking of inner liners, these tires came off of Steve Grissom's number 43. You can clearly see how the extra 10 pounds of weight the inner liner adds are in the tire. This is the one that got chewed up, and the other one obviously part of the problem as well. But things like that will save these guys on the super speedway like Daytona. Now, as for Grissom, he had changed all 4 tires. He can change 4 under yellow if he's got 2 damage, which we clearly saw that he did. They had a problem with the fuel fill on the truck. That was damaged. They think they've got that out now. As we ride with Steve Grissom, we think that he's okay and that they can get the fuel in. They stopped 3 times, guys, during that sequence.
Grissom shown in 20th spot, and he's moving up, and that thing's bent up all to pieces there. I mean, he's doing a great job.
41 truck of Randy Renfro waving his hands. He feels like he has a problem as we ride along with Greg Biffle in the Granger Ford. He tries to get up on the back tailgate of Tolsma and get by. We hear Biffle backing off that throttle. Ray, that's something we don't hear at Daytona. We haven't heard in Daytona for years. Someone backing off the throttle.
No, Benny, and what they're doing is just to stop running in the back of the guy ahead of them. As Mike Wallace told me before, that these things suck up so good because of that big hole that they put in the air, which is why Steve Grissom is probably still running okay. His truck is probably not that more tore up than blowing a bigger hole in the air than when they started.
There's Terry Cook in the 88. He has moved himself into 4th position.
And those Dodgers that were leading, what, a lap and a half ago, now they're back in 5th and 6th.
Now remember, Cook started on a provisional back in 32nd, so he has made a superior charge towards the front. The two Dana Dodges trying to go on the high side. Let's set it for you. If it holds up this long, the top 5 is Mike Wallace, Marty Houston, Lyndon Amick, then the 88 of Cook, and then the number 4, Dana Dodge and Bobby Hamilton.
Marty trying to give a run down his Houston. So just going to change. Look at Grissom with that beat-up Dodge on the bottom, trying to get by Andy Houston.
Penny, as long as the wheels are straight on that thing and he hasn't done any suspension damage, it should not be too bad.
Well, he's got to feather the throttle, whether it was because he was worried about coming up on somebody or getting a little loose.
It was Jamie McMurray in the 26 truck that they were going by, and Lance Norrick in the 90. There's Jeffrey Bodine. Lonnie Rush in the yellow number 27.
I'm surprised that Mike Cope survived the crash, but he's moving backwards right now and all the way back up to the front, where it is still Mike Wallace in front of Marty Houston. Oh, and a spin, and it's Mike Cope. He keeps it off the wall. Hold on, Mike. It looks like his left rear went down.
Yes, he had the
Might have
flat
had a tire
tire,
going.
and the caution flag is out.
Second caution of the day here on lap number 25. And now we've got some flame coming out of the pipes. And yes, there is the left rear.
That's what caused the spin. I think the left front probably went flat from the spin, but the left rear, I'm sure, caused the spin.
So Mike gets a break by being right at pit in and does not hit the wall. So the crew will be able to put 2 fresh ones on. And I'm starting to wonder, did you notice anything on those tires, Ray? Could we be seeing some wear because of the high speeds?
I really don't think so. Again, it might be a debris thing, and it takes a while for the tire to go down. And you could see that left rear probably, it felt funny. As you said, he was slowing down, and then it lost all of its air at once. Now, it's normal for a tire, the outer tire, when it does lose all of its air, for the belt to come off like that.
Let's go on board.
Up between 3 and 4. We'll listen.
Boy, he did a great job.
You heard that little pop? That was when the left front tire blew. And, you know, he might not lose a lap. The pace car has picked up the field. He's gone to the attention of the pit road. The right front tire is flat, but where did the tire come from?
Somebody has lost a tire. It's the number 97 that has lost that tire, and that's Ron Barfield.
The left rear has come off the Barfield car. But Mike Cope does get a break. He does not lose a lap as the field comes by to take the caution flag.
But I think Mike may be coming back because it looked like that right front was losing air as well. Don't go away. There's your top 5 after 25 laps at the Daytona 250.